You know who I be, they call me Slapside. I play that Call of Duty, schooling all the newbies. If you down to learn, then go and press play, cause I'm only down aiming for that first place. Yeah, what's up, yo? It's your boy Mr. Slapside back with some Assault M.O.A.B gameplay on Interchange. And man, this commentary is taking a long time to do. I can't really sail with this one. I don't know, it's kind of hard to talk about things, but in this commentary I just want to talk about how I got the name Mr. Slapside. The way I got the name Mr. Slapside is because I had a rap crew named Slapside Entertainment, and we used to make music back in high school. And if you guys don't know, the way I got into music was pretty funny, man. I started playing the violin when I was about 10 years old. Played it for about a year, quit. I was like, man, this shit is just not really working for me. And after that, I started freestyling because one of my middle school classmates started freestyling. I was like, wow, that shit is so cool, dude. So I started freestyling when I was like 11 years old. Grew up, started learning how to record, and when I tried to learn how to record, I always wanted to get that industry standard sound, you know? I was always striving for that sound, and obviously I wasn't going to get it, but I came close to it. If you guys listen to my tracks now, I do have a pretty good quality setup. It took about 8 years to get this quality setup, and you know, it's still not there yet. You know, you're always trying to build your arsenal up and get better at what you're trying to do. So, you know, I've been recording for quite a while, guys. I've been recording since 2005, so maybe about 7 years, something like that. And the way I got this name Slapside, like I said, guys, I had a website called slapsideentertainment.com, and in this website I was really trying to learn how to internet market too, get our music out there, and it actually worked, you know. Having a blog is just crucial, guys. Whatever you're trying to do on the internet, you need to have a blog. That way people can find you. And I was just trying to learn how to get ways to get people to see our music. And a good way was to have a website. It just made you look more professional and stuff like that. And I don't know, we just had this high hope of coming up in the game trying to make music. And all honesty, it's so hard because the game is so competitive and people are just really good. You know, there's really good people out there, and if you're really trying to be good at whatever you're trying to do, you got to know the business part of it. If you could understand the business aspect of whatever you're trying to do, you'll become successful. That's just how it is, man. You could be the best singer in the world, but if you don't know the business, then you're not really going to make money off of it. So anyways, guys, like I said, you know, Slapside, the term slap means something that's banging, a real heavy hitting hip hop beat. That's kind of like a Bay Area slang. If you're from the Bay Area, NorCal area, you know what slap means. So I got the name Slap, and then we put the side to it, and we were just Slapside, you know what I'm saying? And I actually went by the name Mixology before I even came up with the name Slapside. I was named Mixology because I used to pretty much engineer the tracks for my crew. I used to mix and master all our tracks, and after a while, you know, I came up with this YouTube right here, this YouTube for my gaming channel, and I put in Slapside, and it came up with Mr. Slapside, so I was like, shit, sounds pretty cool, so I ran with it. And ever since the beginning of this channel, that's how I came up with Mr. Slapside. So it's pretty much the birth of this channel. That's pretty much how we came up with Mr. Slapside. So it's a pretty long story, and it's deeper than that, you know. All the years trying to learn how to mix and master, trying to learn how to record, just writing lyrics, and just trying to find your lane, you know. It's hard work, man. I mean, people think that rapping is just oh, it's easy. It's just going in there rhyming and shit, but it's actually deeper. If you're really trying to get your music out there, you know, you gotta make mixtapes, go in the street, just sell it and stuff. And it's not like everyone's gonna even like it, you know. You have a certain crowd that'll like it and a certain crowd that won't, you know, because music is just so subjective, you know. Not everyone's gonna like it, and it's all good because ever since I was into it, I always did it for fun, and I just really love the feeling of just rhyming and getting in that zone, just freestyling, because that's what I used to always do, is freestyle. So, you know, I know I'm not the best, but I know that I have the capability of recording, and the quality is pretty decent. So I'm just sticking with it, and just look forward to some little tracks in the future, guys, because a lot of people, you know, whatever they're trying to do, they reach for the stars, and that's great. You know, I like that motivation and stuff, but you gotta really be a realist and understand your situation and be is this really what I'm trying to pursue as a career? Because, you know, it's hard to really pursue something like that, guys. You know, something with high talent, it's just not very easy, you know. Just like everybody that's trying to play Call of Duty, they want to be the best, and to be the best, you got to put up massive gameplays, 150 kills, and that's what's gonna get you known nowadays. It's not about
just being part of the community. If you started with a community back in Modern Warfare 2, then you would have been known. And a lot of the cats that were known in Modern Warfare 2, they're just like, man, all these fucking younger kids, all these cats coming up in the game, they're just better than us. But they got the name because they're like the pioneers that started it for us. They sparked it off, and they'll always be known as like the ones that are great. But I think that the game is definitely changing. I think that the game is just not the same anymore. It's cutthroat. It really is. Like, people are just now like being aggressive. They're just like, yeah, just give me a shout out. Just all up on their channel, always sending videos, always sending messages like, hey man, can you help me? Like, there's so many young like aspiring YouTube channels for Call of Duty coming up right now. And all I can say is, like, if you're just starting this, guys, try to be yourself as much as possible. Don't be all fake, and just keep creating and delivering, be consistent with your content, and understand that someone's gonna like it. But it's just so hard when you have so many people doing it. It's like a big sandlot and people are getting buried. So I don't know what to say. It's like back in the days, if you're partnered with Machinima, you were the shit. Get partnered with it now, it's whatever. So all you can really do is be unique, and that's all I'm trying to do. So take it easy, y'all.